Hi, this is Jennifer, and I'm here with The Big Reveal and Stephanie Klosser with Horizon Limo. And we're going to talk to you today about how to select your transportation company. Thanks for being here.
Awesome.
Thanks for letting us be here in your limo. So tell me a little bit about when a bride's at a bridal show and she's talking to a transportation company, what are the types of questions that she should ask?
Well, there's a lot of really good questions. One of the biggest things is until the limo shows up on the day of, you really don't get face-to-face contact with your clients. So it's really awesome for that alone, just being able to face-to-face with someone instead of just being over the phone. A great question is like, hey, can I come down and look at your vehicles? Some of the shows we can't bring every single vehicle and you may have one specific one. Well, you don't know what it's really like sometimes until the day of. So it's really good to say like, hey, is there time that I could come down and look at the vehicle that you guys have on your website, but it's not here? Oh yeah, great. Because then you get an idea of size and so on. You can think through processes more on the day of. So it's, we're there for a convenience factor, but we like to further that as much more as we can. Like, can we bring alcohol down in advance? Absolutely. That way it's iced and ready to go. So when we show up at the church, hotel, whatever it is, you're set to go. So that's a really good question. Obviously, availability, the regular checklist things, availability, pricing, so on and so forth. But I think one of the most important things that we don't really get to do, since it is so much over the phone or online based, is having them come down to our facility and just check us out and see what we have to offer.
Yeah. And it's not just for the day of. Talk to me about like airport trips and all the other things that people don't necessarily think about transportation-wise related to their wedding.
Absolutely. We can simplify as much as we can. In the morning after, you don't want to worry about hopping in a car, having your family or take you up to the airport for your honeymoon or for any event really. But airport trips, rehearsal dinners, you may have a lot of out-of-town guests and you'd rather just take them around. We do a lot of Kansas City tours before they go to dinner for the rehearsal dinner and just check out a couple of the big sites in Kansas City, go to the dinner and take them back home. It's just one thing to kind of, and you don't think about this, but it is stressful to drive in a foreign city. So that can simplify that alone, or bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, when you want to go out with the girls and want a safe ride, but also want to, further, those memories that you're creating. And you can obviously do that in a limo or trolley, bus, whatever, and we can just literally simplify everything.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, as far as your company in particular, tell me kind of what sets you guys apart from some of the other companies.
Really, I could sit here and preach a lot about everything that we do and tell you about all the processes and so on and so forth. But I think the biggest thing that I could simplify it all under one umbrella would be compassion. We have compassion for everything that we do, whether it's a wedding or a birthday or a funeral. I mean, you just have to, and we put ourselves in the other person's shoes. I think that's where compassion follows in that. We really think, what would the customers want us to do in this situation, whatever that situation is? Because there's no textbook that you could write on all the things that take place and all the events that we do. So really it just comes from a compassionate place of we care, and that also goes on the maintenance side. We have compassion for what we do, so we take really good care of our vehicles. We make sure they're very clean. Everybody is stepping in. You don't want to get in a dirty vehicle. You want to just feel like you're the first one in this. And so we really take good care of our vehicles, keep up with maintenance. So that compassion just blankets over everything that we do.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, thanks again for letting us be here.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we hope that you can take some of this information, use it to help you plan your upcoming wedding. And we look forward to seeing you on September 18th at The Big Reveal.